yet another episode of OpenSCAD with all them wonderfully fancy shapes and stuff. Yeah, apparently I haven't fixed the lag problem. And today's episode's all about extrusions. This is fun stuff. Let's go do the fun stuff. Yeah, fun stuff. So extrusions they're really just a simple line that take 2D shapes and make it into 3D shapes. So we can start with one of the two kinds, a rotate extrude. Rotate extrude. And this one doesn't need anything in the parentheses, although you can put an FN sign in here, and we'll do that in a minute. And it works just like our modular transformations. You actually don't even need the little bracket over here like for most of them, although I tend to put it there. And then you put a 2D shape like our circle, and let's make that 5 millimeters. And then F5 and we get a sphere. You look at that. Oh, isn't that so incredibly special? But it is special. Because do you know any other way to make something like, oh, I don't know. Let's see. About a donut? Doesn't look, actually looks more like a halo, but see, it's interesting. It's very interesting. And we can also do this with our other 2D sheep. We have 2D sheep. We're running a little farm around here of sheep. Another 2D shape of square. S-Q-U-A-R-E. Jeez. And we end up getting 5, 6. Dope, gotta close off the brackets. And we get a square halo. But the weird part about these, especially the rotate extrusion, is that since we're extruding from a 2D shape, there's originally no z-axis. So when you start out, when you do the extrusion, your y value turns into your z value. So you see I changed the y value larger and it gets taller. And then your x value turns into your y and your x value. I guess that makes sense because it is rotating like a circle. It's kind of weird. It's funky too. You can even translate it up on your translate by adding to the y value. Although I don't know why it makes my crosshairs white. I kind of prefer them black. I could actually see them that way. Oh well. So let's get to the other kind of extrusion. That would be a linear extrude. And this one actually takes two arguments. It needs the height, which did I spell that wrong? Height, that looks better. It takes height and twist. And don't ask me why, because I really don't know why, but you actually, with this, you have to type in height and twist. It's really weird, but okay, not a big deal. So height's pretty self-explanatory. It's the height you want it to be. But twist is how much it's gonna rotate when you finish it. So let's put in 90, and then do the same thing with our translate and stuff with the circle. So I probably shouldn't have deleted that, but oh well, I'm done typing right now anyway. And you end up with this. See? Now we have a little corkscrew thingy. And the twist, we can change that to 360, and you get a full 360-degree twist. You can add more to this value and you get a wider spiral, You can even make it negative 360 and it goes the other way. I don't know how it determines which way it rotates. It looks like it goes naturally clockwise, and then you have to do negative to go counterclockwise. That sounds about right. That one faster than I expected. Project time! What should we do for a project? Project. We should make a trash can. We should make a very pretty, fancy trash can. So let's see. For a trash can to be all nice and pretty, we're gonna let's make a base thing. And like our style modules from the chair last time, we can just add fancy things. So a base would be essentially a base, and then like a little ring on top to put your can lid over. So let's do module can base. Module can base. We're going to base a can off this can base. And then we want to render it so we can see what we're doing. Base. Now we come down here. Let's see. We're gonna need our rotate extrude to make it all around. Extrude. Extrude. But what are we going to extrude? Let's see. We're gonna need a I feel stupid. We're gonna need a square, and that doesn't need to translate any. So just type in square. And how big do we want the base? Let's see. X is gonna end up being our radius when we rotate this, or when we extrude this. So let's have, you know what, let's just do 100. I don't want to overthink this. And then say 10 tall, and close that off. Now let's close off this just to see how that looks. Woo! Hey, it's basically a cylinder. Oh well. And then we can also do our translate. We don't need to, actually we do need to translate on the X. Let's see. Our square is 100 millimeter radius. So we have to translate it over, let's just do 95 for now. And then we're going to need to translate it up, say, 95. Why not? And nothing on the Z. Nothing to do with Z here. And then our circle, 5 millimeter circle. And that looks about right. That looks perfect, actually. That's actually really short and really wide. So let's cut this by 50. So 40 and then 50. There. Now we just have a scale model of our trash can. It could be one of those little cups you put your toothbrush in every time you're done using it. Yeah, that sounds like a much better and much less strange thing to be making. So now a style module. Let's start out pretty simple with us. We can do a spiral pretty quickly. Spiral. Oh. And now we're going to need our module spiral. And let's see, spiral is going to be, let me get some room so I can see what's going on here. Spiral is going to be a cylinder spun up. So we're going to need our linear extrude. Height. How tall is this thing again? 95? Height equals, let's see, wait. No, that's translate up 95 from nothing. This is 10 tall, so it's 85. and the circle's 5, so it's going to be 80. And our twist is going to have to be 360. Let's just make it easy. We don't need to overcomplicate things. And we're going to need a lot of these, so let's do a for loop. That's something we haven't done since like one episode. For loop R equals that, and let's see, we're going to need to go from 0 to 360 to make sure we go the whole route, divided by however many we want. Let's say we want 20 bars, and then up to 360, and that should close it off nicely. Tab, not caps lock. And now we do that on our cylinder. No, wait. No, you can't extrude a 3D object. It has to be a circle. It must be a circle. And 5 just for consistency. And this should work, right? Not right. Although that kind of makes a cool looking texture. Makes a really cool looking texture. Oh. Let's see, maybe if we just put the for loop above the linear extrude. Whoa. Huh. I'm being an idiot again. Don't you just love it when I'm an idiot? Definitely makes me feel smart. I think we just gotta translate the circle out. Let's try that. Translating the circle. And this thing is 50, so 50 minus the 5, because we don't want the center on the edge. We want the edge on the edge. Of course you want the edge on the edge. It's the edge. Hey, that looks better. It's a little short though. It looks like about 10 millimeters. It is about 10 millimeters. You know what? 95. There, that looks pretty. But our for loop isn't working. Oh, hey! I think I know what I'm doing. I'm planning on making a bunch of these rotate around, and I forgot to do any rotate. Rotate. We want to rotate it around the Z axis, and then rotate it by R. Duh. It's not gonna do anything if you don't use the thing. Oh, hey. Look. It wasn't too short, it was just too low. Oh well, we can fix that later. So, that would be our module spiral. And it's kind of crowded. Hey, that looks much better. Yay, it's pretty. Let's see. It's only been 13 minutes so far. How's about we make another fancy style module? Let's see. We could do like a whole bunch of little twisty things spun around. So let's do module twist. Why not? Module twist, and then we can make another thing. And this one's gonna be I actually didn't practice to make a module twist. So this is live, everyone. No practice on this one. Yay! My nervous level suddenly went through the roof. Alright, so we're going to need a for loop for this one too. So, why not be consistent? R equal, I can just copy and paste. Copy and paste. Because we gotta copy and paste when we're on the copy and paste show. And we're also going to have to rotate by R around the Z axis, because so far it's pretty similar. R, and then after this we're gonna have to translate it, because our thing's not gonna naturally be out at the edge, but I want to do that later. So translate by, I'm just going to translate by dead zero for now. So it's there and I don't forget, but it's also not doing anything. And then for that we're going to need, let's see, we're also going to need a scale to flatten our stuff out, but I don't know by what degree. And we're just using a whole lot of our variables. You know what? Actually, I saw this new one here that's supposed to be new for this new version of OpenSCAD, and I want to see if it works. So we're going to try resize. Resize. It's supposed to be like scale, only you type in... Darn people at the doorbell. Maggie has it. Maggie's on it. It's supposed to be like you type in the numbers you want it to be instead of like what times what. Dog. So this we're going to need 2 linear extrudes. Linear, which means we're going to have to bracketize that. Linear extrude. Yes, dog. We all know that you are being rather annoying right now. Height equals, let's see, height on that one is 95. Okay, someone's at the door, guys. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. It was a tamale lady asking if she wants to sell some tamales. Where were we? We were making a module. I think we're on twist. You know, it just occurred to me, some of you guys might think it's kind of strange to have a tamale lady asking you if you want tamales. Nope, not very strange to me. So let's do for 2 rotations, 720, and then we're going to need translate. That totally threw me off. I was like on a roll, and now I'm like, And again, I'm always like, aren't I? Oh, anyway. Circle 5. And we're gonna need the same thing. Copy. And paste. Only this is gonna have to be negative, and this is gonna have to be negative. And that, if I don't remember, because I actually didn't do this, I don't know why I feel like saying if I remember, because I don't remember anything. Ah! Oh, that scared me. Whoa. Unknown module resize. Got it. Resize doesn't work. So, apparently someone lied to me. I forget who I heard that from, but let's go back to the old one. Scale. We like scale. Whoa. It's just not working. Ah! Again! Why? Why do the slashes get all weird every... Okay, so why is this not working? Why is this not working? Oh! Duh! I'm rescaling it to 0. And everything times 0 is 0. Hey, that's, it's close. Let's try to get the for loop. Hey, that looks pretty good, actually. That's almost exactly what I was going for, you know, minus the swoopity-swoop up here. We can get rid of that with our scale. So that's on the y-axis. So on the y-axis, we can just put 0.1, and there you go. It's basically a 2D shape now. And it's not perfect, but it's pretty close. It's close enough. And it's pretty wide, so I think I'll make it 0.5 on the X. 0.4, 0.3, 0.4, 0.4, and then we can translate this out by 95, if I remember correctly, by 50. Translated by 50. 50. Wrong axis. That's going to look very strange. 50. 45. I thought it was 45. Hey, there we go. 45. And then put our rotate loop back in there. Hey, that looks pretty cool. It's a whole lot better than our spiral thingamabobber. And it's kind of thin and spindly. I think let's do 0.2. Ooh, wow. Who knew OpenSCAD could make such fancy shapes? Kind of ironic, given that's part of the intro. Well, anyway, so time is running low, and we went over the 2 extrusions and stuff, and we made the most epic, what's it called? The most epic toothbrush holder can meh in the world. I'm gonna save this. That looks awesome. I'm gonna save this. Let's see. Save this as toothbrush can, because I want this toothbrush can. I will sport this. To send it to Bubba. Have him 3D print one of these. It looks cool. I'm excited. Well, anyway, I'll see you guys later. I think next we're doing exports. That or super special shapes. One of the two. Probably exports. That'd be a pretty quick video. Maybe we'll do them in both videos. Maybe we'll just do 2 in 1. Yeah, 2 in 1. Well, anyway, I'll see you guys later. Bye. Bye.